Hello everyone! Today we are going to learn about the present perfect and the simple past. Okay, we are going to know the difference between the two. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our first slide for today. Alright, so let's discuss present perfect first. Okay, when we say present perfect, it is actually something that was done in the past and still happening until the present time. Okay, it's past plus now. Alright, so below you can see there an example. It says, John lives in Los Angeles. He has lived there for 7 years. Okay, now this sentence means that John started to live in Los Angeles 7 years ago until today. Okay, so remember, present perfect is something that was done in the past and still happening until the present time. Okay, now more examples for present perfect. We can see here, my brother is a writer. He has written many books. Okay, now this sentence means that my brother is a writer and until today, okay, he is still writing books. Okay, now from before, okay, my brother started writing books until now, he is also still writing many books. Okay, now as you can see, the phrase has written there is in red and underlined just to make sure that you guys can see that that is our present perfect. Okay, now it's your turn to think of an example and remember that if it is present perfect, it is something that started in the past and happening until now. Okay, everyone? Now go ahead and be creative with your sentences. Okay? Alright, everyone, let's now go ahead and study the simple past. Okay, now when we say simple past, it is something that happened in the past only. Okay, now here we can see an example. It says, John lived in New York 10 years ago. Now he lives in Los Angeles. Okay, now as you can see the word lived there, guys, it's actually in red and underlined to show you that that is the word that is in our simple past. Okay, but now you can see the other sentence there. It says now he lives in Los Angeles, meaning it's the present time. Now this sentence means that John, okay, lived in a different place 10 years ago, but he already transferred to a different place now or at present time. Okay, now let's go to see more examples. Alright, now here we have Shakespeare wrote many plays. Okay, so also the word wrote there is in red and also underlined just to show you that that is our simple past word. Okay, now this sentence means that he used to write many plays in the past but not anymore. Okay, now guys, now it's your turn to make your own sentence. Okay, remember again that if it is the simple past, it is something that happened in the past only. Alright, now make sure to be as creative as you can be. Alright, and try to explore, okay, find new words and make your sentences longer and nicer. Okay, alright everyone, let's go ahead and compare the present perfect and simple past. Okay, now first, for a present perfect sentence we have there, we have waited for an hour. Okay, now as you can see, the phrase have waited is again in red and underlined. Okay, just to show you that that is our present perfect. Okay, now this sentence means we are still waiting until now. So we have waited and from an hour ago until now, maybe it's the second hour, we are still waiting. Okay, and below you can see a simple past sentence. Okay, we waited for an hour. Okay, now this sentence means that now or in present time we are not waiting anymore. Okay, so we have waited an hour ago. Now it's the second hour, we are not waiting anymore. Okay, so that is basically the difference between the two. Okay, you guys can look at these sentences again. Alright, and review the other slides as well. Okay, now guys, I would just like to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have learned the difference between the present perfect and the simple past. Okay, until next time guys, goodbye.